Indian agriculture is combined with livestock management. All our farmers, apart from growing various food crops, also look after some form of livestock.
Nearly 70% of the world's rural poor depend on livestock. India is a land of the holy cow.
It is regarded as a symbol of wealth and prosperity.
India is the largest producer of milk in the world. That is approximately 13 to 15% of the world's total production.
And consumes almost 100% of the milk that is produced. The very high production has led to several problems on a global scale,
like high disease incidence in crossbreed animals and high treatment costs,
indiscriminate use of antibiotics and other veterinary medicine in dairy animals, leading to high veterinary drug residues in animal products,
threats to human health due to microbial resistance to antibiotics.
Milk from all the four quarters were watery, with a slight yellow color. Antibiotic was given for 2 days, but there was no response. So the milk was sent to ADD lab for sensitivity test.
There was a tremendous change in the condition. The animal recouped from the condition, and now it is milking about 5 liters of milk.
So this was a case of acute mastitis for 1 quarter. And it was having watery milk, swollen udder, pyrexia, anorexia, everything. And I demonstrated the application, and the owner accepted it immediately. And by applying 2 days, the completely udder was apparently normal. Then the color of milk changed to normal, and he continued for another 2 or 3 days, and now it is yielding normal milk.
In the last 50 years, the loss due to mastitis in India increased 115 times.
That is about 7,000 crores of Indian rupees, or about 900 million euros annually. The prevalence of mastitis increased to more than 60%.
The situation demanded a remedy from herbal medicine.
This led to an intense research by TDU and Ethno-Veterinary Medicine Research and Training Center at Tanjore, Tanuvas.
Lots of field tests were done over a period of 2 years with documentation and rapid assessment for finding out safe and efficacious formulations.
Simple formulations made from ingredients available in and around the house was used to treat mastitis and FMD. TDU and Tanuvas have trained over 150 veterinary doctors
and over 1,000 farmers to use ethno-veterinary practice to treat over 15 conditions.
The innovative educational program comprises of farmer-oriented ethno-veterinary practice with immediate application in field.
Methods are taught for sustainable organic dairy and livelihood enhancement with no chemical or antibiotic residues.
The results of the practice have been remarkable.
The cases of mastitis, almost 100 cases within the span of around 4 to 5 months. I would say almost 60% of the cases it has responded positively, exclusively with the use of veterinary drugs.
To my surprise, it was very much liked by many farmers, and many farmers took up this. I think we have treated about 500 cases of FMD in and around there's some 7 gram panchayats in around Vadakanjeri.
This is Pangur Panchayat, and we have an outbreak of FMD over here, and we have followed that same recipe, and we have got very good results from this recipe.
There
are many such conditions where Ayurveda and local traditions can give a very good remedial measures to prevent and give India leadership in treating conditions of cattle.
The farmers will be saving money, so we can produce
immediate result.
Good milk without free of any other antibiotic residue and other things, because law is now coming.
The farmer community, the shepherds developed knowledge and practices relating to healthcare of animals. Today we refer to this as ethno-veterinary practices.
The rate of recovery of the animal is about 97% in cases of mastitis, 99% in FMD, 100% in enteritis and other pox. The ethno-veterinary practice currently is supported by ETC TTP Netherlands and E-Motive IndoDutch Exchange program.
Recently, a team of expert veterinarians and a few farmers came down from Netherlands to study the EVP method and returned back with a plan to use them in treating their livestock.
Transdisciplinary University has also partnered with Karnataka Cooperative Milk Producers Federation Limited,
Kerala State Veterinary Council, Kerala State Animal Husbandry Directorate,
Milma, Tamil Nadu Cooperative Milk Producers Federation Limited, AVIN, to work towards improving the quality of milk that is produced.
Subsequent support by the veterinarians in the field will bring about very good animal husbandry, profitable, organic, and the community will benefit from products which are free from drug-based use.
We also plan to have an exchange program of Indian veterinarians to Netherlands and then have a discussion with them how to use the ethno-veterinary practices.
The exchange program intends to develop the integrated farm and dairy management to reduce the use of antibiotics and other veterinary drugs.
If you want to work on antibiotic reduction, you have to look to the complete picture. That means that you have to look to sustainability and biodiversity. And this is also the thing that the Dutch can learn from the Indian people, because from their culture, their religions, they always see organisms in a context, always in an environment. And if we want to reduce antibiotics, we have to take over some of that mentality. That's what our group thought.
We're going to prepare medicine for the calf. For sure it will work. And then he said, what do you have in store? And I was just looking in the drawers. And then we looked in the garden to see what kind of herbs they were growing. And Puryamuti made a mix of what was available. And now you tell the story.
And in our tradition, many of them are not even available in our country. But over a period of centuries, we have acquired a lot of knowledge from other communities as well. That's what the story of spices talk about.
The cows react very good to the herbs. We feed them additionally in the stable. So we give them, especially with the change of seasons, we give them some herbs in the stable to adjust to the next season.
It's a difficult and pretty hard way of working, where they hit their heads pretty often against walls in rules, in availability of knowledge and perhaps products, herbs. So it's not an easy way to go, but a possible way, because we have examples of farmers not using any antibiotics and they survive, economically spoken.
நலப்பயணமத்த